Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening. That sounds a bit quiet. Let's hope my battery's not going. Welcome to another Good Evening, Michael Petitjean, one of our open mic colleagues. So we have a little bit of a treat this evening, a little bit different to some of the other shows we've done before. So I don't know whether many of you will know, but prior to all the lockdown stuff and things like that, I used to run an open mic with a lady called Marie Stevens, and we've been doing it for about 5 years, maybe 6. I don't know. It's a long time. And every so people would come and go as people do in kind of open mic territory, and we had a couple of guys that came along, and I don't know whether they all just sort of came along at the same time or within kind of 6 months or so of each other, but they kind of turned up and they kept coming back every week and things like that. And over the course of the 4 or 5 years I think that I've known them, they have just kind of got together, and instead of kind of being an individual at the open mic, they formed this kind of friendship and bond, and they've now become this kind of trio that kind of plays together and does kind of 60s classics and stuff like that. So 2 of the guys you will have met before because they will have been on the session a bunch of times. So one of those, let me introduce you to the first one. So this familiar face you'll recognise, Steve Franklin. So he is what we affectionately call on our open mic a wrinkle. Okay. And because him and his mates get out and about and play different places, he is a travelling wrinkle.
Yeah.
Okay. So what do you call a pack of travelling wrinkles? You call them the travelling wrinklies.
Yeah.
So along with Steve, you will be very familiar with our good friend Dave Mason. So Dave Mason is the second of the travelling wrinklies.
Hi.
This isn't let me just say, this is a term of endearment. So we've been using this for a long time. So they've got over the offensive bit and things like that. So obviously Steve and Dave have kind of done this session before. They've got they bought equipment and set up and things like that. But one of their colleagues, one of their wrinkles, this is the first time he's kind of doing this sort of live stream. And again, the first time I met him, I saw him at an open mic. It wasn't our open mic, it was somewhere else. And they, in the place that we were at, they had a lovely big grand piano. And he sat down at this grand piano and started playing this song, and I thought, wow, that's really good. That's really good. And his ability to kind of play the piano and sing, and I think he played one of his own songs as well. I just thought that was great, really good. And then when he came to our open mic, I thought, are you the same person? I'm sure I recognise you. And sure enough, when somebody bought a keyboard, he played a bit, and I thought, yes, it is you. So not only does he play piano, he also plays guitar very well as well, and he also plays harmonica very well as well. So he's become an absolute kind of legend in our open mic in his own right, and he's the third member of the Travelling Wrinklies. So give him a big welcome, because this is Graham Hodgkinson. So there he is, sat at home with his piano behind him. So bless him, Graham. This is the first. So Graham hasn't got the equipment we've got, so we did a sound check earlier on to make sure kind of his sound was okay, and we got it the best we could. So what we're going to do, so normally these guys would play something together. But obviously with this kind of setup, we can't do that because there's too much delay, and it would sound like cats strangled in a choir and all that kind of stuff.
Might sound better.
So they
actually,
will
Andy.
be. You sound much better than that normally.
Yeah, good.
Yeah. So they'll be playing individually. So let's all make sure we make Graham feel really welcome, because I feel very honoured that he's here with us. So I have to say, Spook DeVille, who's commented, is watching on YouTube. Now this is Jenny's dad. Jenny, in case you don't know, is Sam's other half. And so he was saying he wasn't able to comment and there was a problem and things. So the fact that he's left a comment, I can see it, is brilliant. So well done, Rog. And in fact, what I will show you is the last few days I've been packing up the CDs. So I've burnt all my CDs to disc and I've shrink wrapped them as well. So you can see that, like reflecting. And also, Rog, if you can't see that there, that's your one. So that's your one ready to wing its way to you. And then Mr. Graham Hodgkinson, I've got his there packed up, ready to be dropped round his house. And in there is the CD for Mr. Franklin and Mr. Mason as well. Mm-hmm. So it's quite exciting.
Looking forward to that.
That's it. Yeah. So rather than me start first, I'll get one of you guys to start first. And I think it would be probably a bit cruel to get Graham to go first.
That narrows it down a bit then.
That would be a bit of a big initiation. So we'll get Steve or Dave to go first. So which one of you fancies going first? Which one of you is up for it?
I'll go first. I don't mind.
Look at that. Well done.
Dave's drinking anyway.
Well done.
Good on you, Steve. Thank you very much.
We'll start off with Steve. So we will mute ourselves, and then Steve will sing his first song for you, and then we'll get into it.
I'll do the usual. I mean, we did the sound check earlier, of course, but can I just check that that's coming through?
Sounds all right to me.
All right, okay. I thought I'd start off with something fairly mellow. Might get a bit more raucous as the evening goes on. But this is a bit of Joni Mitchell. So I'm sure you know it both sides now.
So we'll just get Graham, pop yourselves on mute as well. Perfect.
Are we okay? Bows and flows of angel hair, ice cream castles in the air, and feather canyons everywhere. I've looked at clouds that way. Now they only block the sun, rain and snow on everyone. So many things I would have done, clouds got in my way. I've looked at clouds from both sides now, up and down, and still somehow it's clouds, illusions I recall. I really don't know clouds at all. Moons and dunes and Ferris wheels, dizzy dancing way you feel. Every fairy tale comes real. I've looked at love that way. Now it's just another show. You leave 'em laughing when you go. And if you care, don't let them know. Don't give yourself away. I've looked at love from both sides now, give and take, and still somehow love's illusions I recall. I really don't know life at all. Tears and fears and feeling proud to say I love you right out loud. Dreams and schemes and circus crowds, I've looked at life that way. And now all friends are acting strange, shake their heads and say I've changed. But something's lost and something's gained in living every day. I've looked at life from both sides now. Some illusions I recall. Still somehow life's illusions I recall. I really don't know life at all.
Well done. Well done.
Thank you very much.
So just very quickly, did you manage to get hold of an Ethernet cable?
No, I didn't. I looked online, and well, the only place that was open was Screwfix, and they didn't have one in. But more importantly, apart from that, they didn't have the Ethernet to USB adapter, because the laptop I'm on doesn't have an Ethernet connector. It needs the USB connector, if that makes sense. So
yeah, so I have the same problem. My old laptop is just rubbish. It every time it now seems to fall over with the internet. So I borrowed my lad's, and I was like, "Where's the hole for the Ethernet?" So I've got to get one as well. Yeah.
As it looks,
so
unfortunately, it looks
you froze for about, I don't know, 20 seconds, 30 seconds, something like that. So we'll see how we go. We'll see how we go on. It might be one of those where if it happens too often, we'll go and boot the router or something. Yeah,
it looks like it's going to have to be the dreaded Amazon, I think, to get one. But at this end, it's definitely better than it was on Tuesday, so fingers crossed.
Yeah, we'll say it's all right. Literally 20 seconds. So let's hope. Fingers crossed, it's not a problem.
Yeah. Okay.
So just very quickly, hello to Dawn, who is in the kind of north of the US, enjoying the blizzard conditions and the snow drifts and shoveling driveways and all that kind of stuff. Dee from Nashville, who's also in the snow, maybe not quite as much, but windy and cold. Hello, Emily. So Emily was sort of messaged me today, so I'm hoping Emily will come back on. Maybe next week, maybe the week after. That'd be great. Emily, I can just imagine your mum and dad singing that song that Steve just did. As you were saying that, I was thinking I can imagine M&D doing this. So maybe that'll be one for them to kind of work on. Hello, Julie Tickle, James Morris. So again, for those of you on here watching this back or coming on and watching it live, check out Midlands Open Mic Facebook page, because every Friday or every other Friday, it changed slightly, they do an open mic where they have a bunch of people from about 7 o'clock in the evening right the way through till kind of 10:30, 11. And there are some fantastic people. Dave and Steve have been on there, but they have some fantastic kind of younger people as well, older people, some people who play instruments, some people who sing to backing tracks. So again, check them out, join that page because they do some really good stuff as well. And hello to Sarah, who is kind of checking in, probably either from a scout session somewhere or at home. And hello to Marie as well. Steve,
wow,
Gear
psychic.
Geek are a good online shop for connectors and stuff. There you go. Got a bit of advice for you as well.
I'll check that out. Cheers, Marie. After Tuesday's debacle.
Amazon usually. I got mine from Amazon. I think it was a day later. Because I suppose everyone wants them at the moment.
Yeah.
So, Mr. Mason, give us a song.
All right, okay. I'm going to. I'll do the first Beatles one of the night then.
I was going to do that.
Right. We'll mute and you play. Don't mute yourself, Dave. You muted yourself. You're the one singing, you muppet.
Well, when you get to my age, you do these things. Right. I hope you'll recognise it. I look at you all, see the love that is sleeping. Wipe my guitar gently weeps. I look at the floor, I see Whitney sweeping. Still my guitar gently weeps. I don't know how somebody told you how to unfold your love. Don't know how someone controls you. They bought and sold you. I look at the world, I notice it turning. Wipe my guitar, gently weeps. With every mistake, it must surely be learning. Still my guitar gently weeps. I don't know how you were diverted, you were perverted too. I don't know how you were inverted, no one alerted you. I look at you all, see the love that is sleeping. Wipe my guitar, gently weeps. I look at you all. Still my guitar gently weeps.
Good job.
Sorry about the comment.
So is that a Beatles track, or is that just like
It's George Harrison, but it's a
George
Beatles
Harrison
song.
track,
They
isn't
did
it?
do it, yeah.
But did they do it as the Beatles, or because I thought it was his
I don't know, Steve. Can you answer that one?
Because I thought it was like Imagine
It's
a
off,
Lennon track. I thought
It's
it
off the White Album.
Yeah, but they did it as the Beatles, didn't they?
Yeah, it's definitely a George Harrison song.
Song,
Sorry,
but it
say
was they played it together though, didn't they?
Sorry, Dave, say again.
They played it together. They recorded it.
Oh, yeah, it's off the White Album.
Yeah, so it is a Beatles recording.
Yeah.
But he
It's
did
definitely
do
a George
it
Harrison
separately.
song, and
Yeah.
as I said, it's
Didn't
it's off the
Clapton
White
play the
Album.
guitar part on it? Didn't Clapton play the guitar solo in it? They did. I think he did, didn't he?
He did. He played the lead on it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep, they got him in. I don't know if nobody else could play it, but Harrison was big mates with him at the
Yeah,
time.
they were mates at
and,
the time, weren't they?
That's one
Yeah,
of
he
those,
pulled
one of
in
those-
Clapton to play the lead on it.
Sorry.
It's one,
Yeah.
one of those intros that I had in my 101 intros to songs. But that one, I only ever learned the intro. I never learned the rest of the song. So it was a bit like Johnny B. Good. When I learnt Johnny B. Good,
Yeah.
I learnt the
yeah.
intro, and then because my brain could only play the intro,
think-
when I tried to sing it, it all went wrong.
I think
Okay, Mr. Hodgkinson, you ready to give a?
I think
what
as
are you
Clint
doing,
Eastwood
piano or
once said,
guitar
I think
first?
a man has to know his limitations.
Yeah, that's quite
My
right.
wife tells me that.
Well, I'm going to do it.
Guitar or piano first? Guitar.
It'll be this thing.
Guitar. Okay,
This
so
thing.
just go and check your cam and mic setting, and make sure
Hang on.
that there, in the audio, there is no tick in the echo cancellation.
That is correct.
Brilliant. Okay,
Disappeared now.
You switched the camera off. So tap the camera button again. There you go. There we
I
go.
think you've switched the camera off, Graham. Oh,
So we'll go mute, and it's over to you. What are you singing?
Okay, well, this is an Everly Brothers song for our American guests, and it's a song called I Wonder If I Care As Much, an Everly Brothers song. I'm sure you've heard it many times down at the Shoulder of Mutton. Last night I cried myself to sleep for the one who makes me weep. I dried my eyes to greet the day. I wonder why I had to pay. The tears that I have shed by day give relief and wash away the memories of the night before. I wonder why I have to suffer more. I wonder if I care as much as I did before. I wonder if I care as much as I did before. My heart can't thrive on misery. My life, it has no destiny. When things get more than I can bear, I ask myself, do I still care? I wonder if I care as much as I did before. I wonder if I care as much as I did before. My heart can't thrive on misery. My life, it has no destiny. When things get more than I can bear, I ask myself, do I still care? I wonder if I care as much as I did before. I wonder if I care as much as I did before. Thank you.
He's completed his initiation, and he now moves on
Well
to
done,
stage
Graham.
2.
Graham.
Am I on the
No.
first pay scale now?
That's it. You've earned your first stripe.
You're the senior wrinkly. You're in charge.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
thanks for inviting me, Andy, anyway.
Yes, exactly.
That's all right. That's all right. It's something I've been meaning to do for quite a long time.
Yeah.
But trouble is, you never quite know if people don't want to do it because they haven't got the equipment and they think it's not going to be good, or
Well, that's partly
stuff
the
like
reason. Yeah.
yeah. But really, the thing is,
Yeah.
you are super talented when you're playing the piano and when you're playing the mouth organ and stuff like that. So, I mean, from what I've known of you in the years I've known you, it would be a shame to miss out on an opportunity like this, especially as I've seen you grow as a trio as well of friends. So it's lovely. It's lovely.
Thank you.
So what I was just going to say is I missed out saying hello to
Oh,
somebody.
you got a comment there from Emma.
I was going to say, if you can't see the comments, Graham,
There's no
Emma
comments on my
Wilkinson-
sheet. You can see nothing on here.
So Emma Wilkinson. In fact, can I share that? Look,
Well
if I
done,
do
Dad.
that,
Very proud.
Oh,
There you go.
hey, my lovely
If I do
daughter.
that, you can see.
Yes,
Em.
your lovely daughter. That's smashing.
Look at that.
Got two of those.
Yeah. Now, how do I hide it?
Yeah.
There you go.
Emma's down in
There you go.
Wokingham in Berkshire.
Right. There you
Have
go.
you-
A bit of daddy love. That's always
Okay.
a good thing. That's always a good thing. So well done, and hopefully again, Graham. You know, after
Graham,
tonight,
have you got
you'll,
that? Have you got?
you'll feel it.
Sorry?
What's the matter,
Have I got what?
Steve? What were you going to say?
Whoops.
Oh, I thought. Steve
Oh, sorry.
said
No, I
something.
was just going to say to Graham. I don't know what he's got on the right-hand side of the screen, but whether he's clicked where it says comments at the top to bring the comments up, because there's one heading that says private chat and another one that says comments.
You're on a laptop, Steve? I think he's on a tablet.
Maybe you
I-
haven't got
I-
it on an iPad.
Yeah, I don't think it works on an iPad.
Poor relation.
So we'll
Yeah, it's
I'll,
okay.
I'll
it's all right.
try and share the comments anyway. I
Okay.
mean, I
Yeah,
keep
yeah.
forgetting, but I'll try and share.
Yeah.
And whoever left that angry emoji, whatever it is that we did wrong to upset you, tell us and we'll kind of figure it out. Do you know? So I saw somebody had left an angry emoji, and I was going, "What did we do?" And it's because when they went to press on the emoji, their
Yeah.
finger had slipped onto the angry one instead of the happy one. So I suspect that's probably a mistake. At least I hope it is. Right, so I'll start off with a little bit of Glenn Campbell. So I've done this one a whole bunch of times. This is Gentle on My Mind. So chaps, if you mute yourself. No, that's the wrong song. That's Don McLean. It's knowing that the door is always open and your path is free to walk. Oh, I've done it again. Forgot to put my reverb on. There we go. That's why it sounds funny. It's knowing that the door is always open and your path is free to walk. That makes me tend to leave my sleeping bag rolled up and stashed behind your couch. It's knowing I'm not shackled by forgotten words and bonds and some ink stains that have dried upon some lines that keep you on the back roads by the rivers of my memory, keep you ever gentle on my mind. It's not clinging to the rocks and ivy planted on their columns now that binds me, or something that somebody said because they thought we fit together walking. It's knowing that the world will not be cursing or forgiving as I walk along some railroad track and find that you're moving through the back roads by the rivers of my memory, ever smiling, ever gentle on my mind. Through the wheat fields and the clotheslines and the junkyards and the highways come between us, and some other woman's crying to her mother 'cause she turned and I was gone. I still might run in silence, tears of joy might stain my face, and the summer sun might burn me till I'm blind, but not to where I cannot see you walking through the back roads by the rivers ever gentle on my mind. I may dip my cup of soup back from some crackling, gurgling cauldron in some train yard, a coal pile and a dirty cap slung low across my face. Through cupped hands round the tin can, I pretend to hold you to my breast and find that you're moving through the back roads by the rivers of my memory, and for hours you're just gentle on my mind. There we go, a little bit of Glenn
Nice
Campbell.
one, Andy.
Yay.
Thank you very much.
Well done, Andy. Well
So,
done.
so is this another daughter of yours, then, Graham? So we have Sarah
I think
Mayhew.
the old internet's acting up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's
So-
6 more.
Yeah. How many kids have you got? Oh, that's James. That's James Morris. I clicked on the wrong one. It's because people are commenting too quick for me to catch up. There you go. Boom. Look at that.
Hi, Sarah.
Oh, all the
Ian,
little grandkids as
Harry.
well.
Boom.
Evie,
Lovely. Lovely.
Sheffield, Steve, your hometown.
Wouldn't it be? So it's nice to know that
My
potentially the
hometown.
kids might be
Yeah.
seeing them. I hope you
Yeah.
can do that song tonight, Steve. That'd be good.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Okay.
That's
I mean,
it's just put it in my mind. Actually, I'll do that. I'll do that one later.
you do realise the more you sing it, the easier it is for me
I
to
don't know
learn.
if it's freezing a bit at that end.
It's not too bad. I think there's a
I'm happy
little
to send
bit
you
of a delay.
the
There's a little bit of a delay between I think what we're saying and what you're hearing.
okay. Yeah.
You're freezing.
It's-
You're freezing.
I mean, some of you are moving, some of you are frozen. Oh, anyway,
I hate to say it. I think it's your end. I think it's.
shall I
your
carry
end.
on?
Big on.
Give it a try, and if you
I'm
freeze
sure it is,
and you're
although-
not moving at all, I'll tell you.
All right. Okay.
Right.
I'll have to keep my
Over to
eyes on
you.
you then, Andy. And
Right. We'll mute
you
ourselves.
start
Over to you.
gesticulating. I won't take it personally. Okay. Right. Thank you. This is a Springsteen song, and I know Marie's out there somewhere if she's still listening. She's a big Springsteen fan, and as Andy said earlier, I think. I mean, it's thanks to the open mic that Marie and Andy did originally, that the three of us started going to, that we sort of gradually and slowly sort of hooked up and do this sort of threesome that we're... that sounds awful, doesn't it? But you know what I mean? Sort of a threesome altogether. Yeah.
Not three
what's
in
Marie?
bed.
I think... Oh, all right, okay. Anyway, right, shut up, Stephen, just get on with it. Anyway, this is a Springsteen song. It's called Brilliant Disguise. I do like this one. It's one of my favourites of his. I hold you in my arms as the band plays. What are those words whispered, baby, just as you turn away? I saw you last night out on the edge of town. I want to read your mind to know just what I've got in this new thing I've found. So tell me what I see when I look in your eyes. Is that you, baby, or just a brilliant disguise? I heard somebody call your name from underneath a willow. I saw someone in shame underneath your pillow. Well, I tried so hard, baby, but I just can't see what a woman like you is doing with me. So tell me what I see when I look in your eyes. Is that you, baby, or just a brilliant disguise? Now look at me, baby, struggling everything right, then it all falls apart when out go the lights. I'm just a lonely pilgrim, I walk this world in wealth. I wanna know if you that I trust, 'cause I don't trust myself. Now you play the loving woman, I'll play the faithful man, but just don't look too close in the palm of my hand. We stood at the altar, our future was right, but come the wee small hours, well maybe the gypsy lied. So when you look at me, you better look twice. Is that me, baby, or just a brilliant disguise? So when you look at me, you better hardly look twice. Is that me, baby, or just a brilliant disguise?
Well done, Steve.
That intro actually sounded like something else, but I can't think what it was.
Thank you.
When he started playing that, I was like, I can recognise that intro. But I'm not sure whether it was just because I recognised the song,
It's sort of
or
a...
I thought it was something else.
I think it's fairly common. It's sort of A suspended second, sus fourth, and back to A.
Oh, Needles and Pins. That was it.
Anyway, there we are. A bit of the
It's good, I like that.
Yeah,
I've not heard
yeah,
you do
sort
that
of,
before,
yeah.
Steve. It's nice.
And also, I think I've maybe done it once. I think in the past, Dave. Yeah, it's off.
Yeah,
it's
well,
off one of his early
but it-
albums. It's
I just wonder I didn't
yeah.
remember it because it was it's
Tunnel of
I
Love. I
like
think
it.
it's off.
I
Something
took
like that.
to it
Anyway.
as soon as I heard it. I thought that's really
It's
good.
also the beginning of Feel a Whole Lot Better.
Right.
Don't know that one.
Thank you very much.
Steve, it might be worth just thinking, because there's a big delay between what we're saying and what you're hearing, and it seems like it's probably your end, so it might be worth just doing a quick jump out, restart and jump back in, because by the time Dave's done a song, Graham's done a song and I've done a song, you'll be back in, just because I think the delay might cause a bit of weirdness in talking, so it might be worth it just to kind of try
You
and
better
see what it does.
pop round here, Steve.
Right, I'll dive out back.
Not legally.
Yes, that's right. Tell Brendan to get the
Unofficially.
sausage rolls out. Yeah,
Ooh, that
yeah.
whole
Right, I'll pop. I'll be back in a minute.
Brenda's sausage rolls,
Okay.
crikey.
Mr. Mason, what are you going to sing next?
I'm going to do Wichita Lineman.
Oh, good song. Good song. We'll mute and the floor's yours.
Thank you. I am a lineman for the county, and I drive the main road. Searching in the sun for another overload. He's singing in the wires, I can hear through the wine, and the Wichita to lineman, still on the line, on the line. I know I need a small vacation, and it don't look like rain. If it snows, that stretch down south will never stand the strain. And I need you more than want you, and I want you all the time. And the Wichita lineman is still on the line, on the line. And I need you more than want you, and I want you all the time. And the Wichita lineman still on the line, on the line, on the line.
Well done.
Good job.
Nice
sir,
song,
good
that
job.
one.
Good job.
I think the lyrics in
Thank
that
you.
song are fantastic.
Yeah, well done, Dave.
Sorry?
They are, yeah.
Yeah, it's a lovely song.
I didn't realise he struck up quite a close friendship with Jerry Reed. If you don't know who Jerry Reed is the
Alright.
guy that did the song. You remember not Cannon, but Smoking the Bandit.
Yeah, I remember
Remember the
Smoking
theme
Bandit.
tune to that?
Oh, yeah.
Jerry Reed did that. I mean, Jerry Reed is just a phenomenal guitar player and songwriter and stuff like that. And when he did Southern Nights and things, Glenn Campbell, he was Jerry Reed influenced a lot of his kind of picking patterns and stuff like that. But obviously, Glenn Campbell was a massive session musician for some huge artists in the States. Right, now Steve's come back in. What I've done is I've kind of messed up the order of people now. So what I'll do is I will drop you guys out and then bring you back in, and you'll be in the right order again. Look at that.
Look at that, eh?
Oh, it's looking good being on the other side.
I've got an headache where you pushed me. Oh,
Got to switch the guitar out.
Yeah, we lost Steve again. We've lost
Where's
him
he gone?
again. I think he's probably going to smash his router up. It does mess with your head. I do think I'm starting to get OCD because it messes with your head when your people come back in there in the wrong orders. It must be just me. Steve, Dave, what are you going to sing?
He's
I
just
have
sung.
just done it.
Oh no, that's because I'm mucking around with the orders. I'm forgetting who's
Come
going
on.
where. Right. Let's
Sort
bring
of
him
changed
back
my name then.
in. Yeah.
Anyway,
Let's bring him back in and we'll just swap him around again. That's better. Everything in its place and every place in its thing. Right, Mr. Hodgkinson, what are you doing?
right,
Yep.
this is a song called Dream, and it's one that we do sing in a 3-part harmony, but there's only one part tonight. But sing along, guys, in the background, if you would.
Okay.
Dream, 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 dream. Dream, dream, dream when I want you. my arms and I need you, and all your charms whenever I want you. All I have to do is dream, 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 dream when I need you in the night, and I want you to hold me tight whenever I want you. All I have to do is dream. I can make you mine, taste your lips of wine, anytime, night or day. Only trouble is, gee whiz, I'm dreaming my life away. I need you so, and I could die, I love you so. I could whine whenever I want you. All I have to do is dream. I can make you mine, taste your lips of wine, anytime, night or day. Only trouble is, gee whiz, I'm dreaming my life away. I need you so, and I could die, I love you so. And that is why whenever I want you, all I have to do is dream. I can make you mine, taste your lips of wine, anytime, night or day. Only trouble is, gee whiz, I'm dreaming my life away. I need you so, and I could die, I love you so. And that is why whenever I want you, all I have to do is dream.
Very good, very good.
Thank you.
Well done.
My voice just about dried up completely there.
That's why, and I'm guessing that's not water in your glass, is it? It's probably a gin and tonic, is it?
Well, it is water, actually. Just water.
Mr. Hodgkinson.
And waiting for the barmaid to arrive.
How can you do a monumental night like this and be on water? Right,
Well, I thought
sod
the
it, I'm not
plane's
moving
safe.
you. I'm not moving you around again, just in case you drop out again, because you keep messing up my order. What was I going to say? I was going to say something there. Graham, just when you're singing with your guitar,
Yes.
do me a favour, just turn a little bit more towards the iPad, because I think where you're singing to your lyrics, we're losing your guitar just a touch. So that'll just hopefully get the volume up just a touch.
Look it up.
So Dawn, I get it. I understand the internet and stuff like that. Poor old Steve's having a few problems as well. So we'll just keep going. Show must go on. Show must go on.
Yes, exactly.
So after Graham, then it's me. So do you reckon you're all right now, Steve, or is it?
Well, do I look okay now? Well, within reason.
Yeah, you look all right. You look all right. It's the delay between us talking and you talking back to us that seems to be a bit weird, but it seems a bit better.
I can't.
So we'll try and work with it as it is.
Can't do much about it.
Otherwise, it's just probably the easiest thing is to reboot your internet and hope that fixes it. Right, I'm going to play. In fact, I've changed my mind 3 times. I was going to play Amarillo by Morning. Then I was going to play Saturday Clothes by Gordon Lightfoot. But now, because of the chord progression that Graham was just playing then on Dream, I'm going to play this one. So you guys mute yourselves. Oh, remember, there we go. You want to sing in the background? Sing in the background. Each time we have a quarrel, it almost breaks my heart, 'cause I'm so afraid that we will have to part. Each night I ask the stars up above, why must I be a teenager in love? One day I feel so happy, next day I feel so sad. I guess I'll learn to take the good with the bad. Each night I ask the stars up above, why must I be a teenager in love? I cried a tear, nobody but you. I'll be the lonely one if you should say we're through. Now if you wanna make me cry, that won't be so hard to do. And if you should say goodbye, I'll still go on loving you. Each night I ask the stars up above, why must I be a teenager in love? I cried a tear, nobody but you. I'll be the lonely one if you should say we're through. Now if you wanna make me cry, that won't be so hard to do. And if you should say goodbye, I'll still go on loving you. Each night I ask the stars up above, why must I be a teenager in love? Why must I be a teenager in love? Why must I be a teenager in love? In love.
Nice one, Andy.
Thank you very much.
Hey,
Thank you very much.
well done.
I used to sing that all the time.
Well, the good news is at this end you're all moving, which has got to be improved.
Right,
that's a bonus. That's a bonus.
Changing rooms.
Yeah. So when I started gigging in pubs and things like that at about the age of 15, 14, I had a set list and it was all Elvis Presley, Jerry Lee Lewis, Buddy Holly, and then a few little mingled ones in between. And that was one that I always used to start with, because you knew if you sang that, everybody would know it and you'd be off to a good start. So I love that song. So well done, Graham, for reminding me of that chord progression.
No problem.
Right, I'm confused now. Where are we? Steve, it must be your go.
Oh, yeah, I'll carry on. Have another go. Oh, by the way, Marie wants you to play Hallelujah, Handy.
Hallelujah.
I might need to loosen my voice up a bit first.
Hallelujah.
Yeah, Elvis song, wouldn't it? Yeah.
And Joe's just arrived. Evening, Joe.
Hello,
Right.
Mr. Bayliss.
Right, I'll carry on. Yeah. Right. This is it's a Stones song written by Jagger Richards, but probably best known for Chris Farlowe had a hit with it, Out of Time. You don't know what's going on. You've been away for far too long. Can't come back. Think you are still mine. You're out of touch, my baby. My poor discarded baby. I said, baby, 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 you're out of time. Baby, 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 you're out of time. I said, baby, 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 you're out of time. Yes, you are left out. Out of there without a doubt. 'Cause baby, 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 you're out of time. Girl who wants to run away discovers that she's had a day. It's no good thinking you are still mine. You're out of touch, my baby, my poor unfaithful baby. I said, baby, 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 you're out of time. Baby, 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 you're out of time. I said, baby, 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 you're out of time. Yes, you are left out. Out of there without a doubt. 'Cause baby, 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 you're out of time. Thought you were a clever girl, giving up your social world. Each can come back, be the first in line. You're obsolete, my baby, my poor old-fashioned baby. I said, baby, 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 you're out of time. Baby, 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 you're out of time. I said, baby, 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 you're out of time. Yes, you are left out. Out of there without a doubt. 'Cause baby, 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 you're out of time.
No, Steve.
Good song. So we had a comment from, is that Jean? I think it's Jean. It's just a different
Steve.
spelling of Jean, is it? Jean Joss. Does anyone, is that a friend of anyone's here? Any of you guys? No?
Right,
Yes?
not
I
no.
don't think. No, no.
that we know
she's
of.
she's saying
Jeannie?
out of time mint song, thank you. So is that Jean? It's just an unusual
Jean?
spelling of Jean.
Jeannie, is it? Jeannie?
Is it? I don't know.
Jeannie.
Is it Jeannie?
Yeah.
Maybe you can clarify for us. That's today's quiz. Is it Jeannie,
Ah.
Jean, or I think it's Jean? It's just an unusual spelling.
Unless you got
Yeah.
light brown hair.
She
Yeah.
she has got light brown hairish. Unless- mind you, the picture is
Jeannie
tiny,
then.
so that could be her or it could be a child. I don't know. Can't quite tell. Michael Petitjean's cousin. Ah, there we go.
There you go.
See,
Ah, here we go. There you
so it
go.
becomes clearer.
We're all
So-
reading
fine,
the
isn't it?
notes.
Do you know what? It now becomes like a
Petitjean
bit of a
plan.
mathematical puzzle because I've got to go, right, who was after Dave? It was Steve, wasn't it? No, who was after Steve? It was Dave. There we go. There we go.
It's Graham.
So,
Dave,
Dave,
sorry,
it's
it's
you
Dave.
next.
Sorry, Dave.
It's all right, mate.
I was just going to say a very quick hello to Nick as well, Nick Allsop. Hope you're keeping well. Thanks for tuning in. Dave, what are you going to do?
I'm going to do the Lady Gaga song I've just learnt. The one from Star is Born. It's called I'll Always Remember Us This Way.
Okay. Floor's yours. We'll mute ourselves. Graham, mute yourself.
Right. That Arizona sky burning in your eyes. You look at me, babe, I wanna catch fire. burning my soul. The California gold. You found the light in me couldn't find. So when I'm all choked up and I can't find the words, every time we say goodbye, baby, it hurts. When the sun goes down and the band won't play, I'll always remember us this way. Lovers in the night, poets trying to write. We don't know how to rhyme, but damn, we'll try. But all I really know, you're where I wanna go. The part of me that you will never die. So when I'm all choked up and I can't find the words, every time we say goodbye, baby, it hurts. When the sun goes down and the band won't play, I'll always remember us this way. I don't wanna just be a memory, baby, yeah. When I'm all choked up, I can't find the words. Every time we say goodbye, baby, it hurts. But when the sun goes down and the band won't play, I'll always remember us this way. When you look at me and the whole world fades, I'll always remember us this way.
I wouldn't have.
Right, Dave.
So have you done it like the original, or have you
Well done,
slowed it
Dave.
down or done it your way?
It's just my way.
Yeah, because I was going to say I wouldn't have connected that with Lady Gaga. So I like your arrangement of it. It's good. What I was going to say, Graham. Remember earlier on when we did your sound check, your iPad was a little bit further round towards your kind of piano. It was tilted a little bit more.
Yeah, I've got
if
it.
you do that, that would be fantastic. Can you get it round any closer? Because that might be a bit better. That's it.
It's a bit awkward, but
Yeah, I think that's kind of where we had it last time, and just to pick up your voice a bit better. Right, what are you going to play?
I'm going to play a little song called Love Is All Around, and it was performed by the Trogs in 1969.
Are they the
It's
original? Are they the original performers of it?
Well, Steve might tell me that. I'm not sure.
I
It's
was going
off
to say,
our...
I'm expecting some songs from at least 1930 from you tonight.
Well, I'll see if I can dig one out for later. I thought we might have a younger audience this evening. So, anyway.
Trogs were the originals.
Trogs were the originals.
Yeah, Reg Presley wrote it. Yeah.
I feel it in my fingers, I feel it in my toes. Love is all around us, and so the feeling goes. It's written in the wind, it's everywhere I go. So if you really love me, come on and let it show. You know I love you, I always will. My mind's made up for the way that I feel. There's no beginning, there'll be no end. 'Cause on my love you can depend. I see your face before me as I lay on my bed. I kinda get to thinking of all the things we said. You made your promise to me, and I made mine to you. I need someone beside me in everything I do. You know I love you, I always will. My mind's made up for the way that I feel. There's no beginning, there'll be no end. 'Cause on my love you can depend. It's written in the wind, it's everywhere I go. So if you really love me, come on and let it show. Come on and let it, come on and let it, come on and let it, come on and let it show.
Very good.
It's still there.
Hey, well done, Graham.
Yeah, liking the sound of the
Well done,
piano. It's
Graham.
coming through nicely.
Yeah,
Well,
sounded sweet.
Yeah, it's
Thank
good.
you. Have we earned my money tonight then?
Not quite yet. Not quite yet. We need a bit more from you, and this time put some effort into it.
Oh,
Yeah?
dear. I can't go that far.
You get tighter trousers.
Yeah, that'll raise your pitch a bit, won't it?
Well,
So
two out of the
I,
three of you are moving, which is a plus.
Yeah, I suspect it's your night to end up with little blips up and down as you go through it, but we'll manage. It's live and it's all friends, so
Yeah. I'm definitely
Um,
going to get an Ethernet cable next time.
it does make
Sorry.
a difference. I'll tell you something that made a difference for us as well. Most modern internet now routers, you can actually create two networks. You can create a 2.4 gigahertz and a 5 gigahertz. And apparently, if you do that and you put everybody else on the 2.4 and then you use the 5 when you're streaming, it's supposed to be a more powerful signal or something. Now that's way beyond my station. Tanya did it for us and it seems to work. So
I'll have a look at my router.
yeah, it's worth it because it means you can separate other people off. So they can be using one lot of signal and you can be using another, so it doesn't affect you. So I had a request from the lovely Dee in Nashville,
Oh, well.
enjoying my second home in snow and all that lot, to do the Nashville song that I wrote, which is on my new album, in case you haven't already seen it. It's my new album, all nice and shiny and packed up, ready to be sent out. Yeah, that's it.
Will that go through the letterbox, Andy?
I think so, unless you've got a seriously small letterbox, it should go through there. Yeah.
Cuts the
Either
size of
that-
the bills down.
Or I'll just do what they do in America, or I'll throw it at you from the
Yeah.
end of the driveway like a paper.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is my Nashville
Yes,
song.
that's right.
That's it, We'll have some target practice. If you stand on the driveway, I'll see if I can hit you. I haven't done this for a while. So this is my song I wrote after coming back from Nashville. Right, some reverb. Graham, pop yourself on mute. It's a Disneyland of music. It's a honky-tonk bar. It's next month's rent from an empty tip jar. It's 100 different ways to sing the same old songs. It's 8,000 broken hearts and dreams gone wrong. It's who you know and who knows someone else. It's one hit song away from being washed up on the shelf. It's playing like it's the first time, like every time before. It's that ticket that you're holding 'cause you can't face it anymore. I wanna feel like I'm in Nashville every day. Watch the sunset over the Opry, see the neon lights of Broadway. Wanna hear a different song every honky-tonk in town. I wanna feel like Nashville feels like coming home. I wanna feel like Nashville feels like coming home. It's hats and boots and rhinestone suits and old-time western shirts. It's the critics trying to help you, even though they know it hurts. It's a place to find and lose yourself and find yourself again. It's holding to that feeling that you might make it in the end. Then a hit songwriter talks about the one that made it through. You can't help but wonder if one day it might be you. I wanna feel like I'm in Nashville every day. Watch the sunset over the Opry, see the neon lights of Broadway. Wanna hear a different song every honky-tonk in town. I wanna feel like Nashville feels like coming home. I wanna feel like I'm in Nashville every day. Watch the sunset over the Opry, see the neon lights of Broadway. Wanna hear a different song every honky-tonk in town. I wanna feel like Nashville feels like coming home. I wanna feel like Nashville feels like coming home. I wanna feel like Nashville feels like a home.
Very nice.
Well done,
that
Andy.
song.
Very nice, very nice.
I was thinking I might rename that, actually, because I called it Feels Like Coming Home, and on the album it's called Feels Like Coming Home. But every time I talk about it, I call it the Nashville Song.
Ah.
So I was thinking I might change the title and just call it Nashville Song. So I'll be interested in people's thoughts and views. But so who knows? Who knows? I guess it's my song. I
yeah.
can do whatever I like.
Precisely. Sounds devastatingly logical to me. Yeah, go for that.
Yeah. No one's ever.
I was
called me that
about
before.
to ask you if it was. Yeah, I was about to ask you if it was on the album, and the answer's yes. Is it?
It is, yeah, and it's. I really like. It's probably one of my favourite tracks on the album because I put some lead guitar picking bits to it and stuff like that as well. And I was really pleased with how it turns out. So hopefully you'll like it when you hear it.
I look forward to the frisbee delivery or whatever it's going to be.
yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
It's about catching from here, see.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's the point. Actually, from your house, you can sort of sling it over the bike.
Yeah.
That's it.
All the neighbours will probably think it's a UFO or something.
That will keep you entertained
Anyway,
for
sorry,
about half an hour.
Yes,
There'll be
exactly.
no
Right. So, Mr. Franklin.
If I'm
What are you-
still
what are you
here,
singing
Marie's
next?
being very kind. She said, "Don't stress over it, Steve. It's not too bad. Just play on." Good stuff. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'll do one of my own. Actually, I'm not as prolific as Mr. Hughes by any stretch of the imagination, but I've written some during lockdown, and this was one that was referred to in passing earlier when Graham mentioned my hometown of Sheffield. And just to make sure I don't claim too much credit, it's actually half a song, because it's a poem. In other words, the words aren't mine. It was a poem that was written about Sheffield, and I put a tune to it. So I'm claiming half the credit, not all of it. And it's called My Town. Is that okay? Can you? I'm just checking with all this bloody internet problem.
Yeah,
Can you hear
fine.
that? Are we okay?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Thank you very much. Right. Okay. That sounds really distorted at this end. I'm just going to drop that slightly. Is that any better?
Sounds fine.
It sounded fine as it was before. So it
Okay.
might
All
just
right.
be
It's
your
probably just me. It's
headphones.
probably just me at this end. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'll crack on anyway. She's my town, I'm not leaving the footsteps I've been weaving where we grew our hair, learned to laugh and swim. Shining roofs ruled by Mars, friends flew by like shooting stars, where we fell in love, then fell out again. I'm walking the street, heading home, leaving silent footprints in the rain. Lovely lasses and brave lads dancing into mums and dads, the corner shop, the postman that you know. Loners, losers, husband, wives, mystery of unknown lives. How's it been going the last 10 years or so? I'm walking the street, heading home, leaving silent footprints in the rain. Seven valleys, seven hills, workers flowed through mills the winter years we all caught a cold in. Distant moors through my window making me my life's hero as I watch my own play unfolding. I'm walking the street, heading home, leading silent footprints in the rain. Now time's a thief, trees grow tall, one day weeds will cover all. She's wide-eyed staring into sky at night. Back to back's a sleeping sun, fish slow in the river dawn, the summer streets like avenues of light. I'm walking the street, heading home, leaving silent footprints in the rain. I'm walking the street, heading home, silent footprints in the rain.
Very nice.
Oh, it was very nice, Steve. Very nice. Cool, mate.
You,
Really good.
Did you? So the poem that was written, I assume everybody had to write music to it and perform it.
Yeah,
So if
it
you
was
wanted-
on. It was on an on. Sorry, this is this delay again, Andy. Sorry.
Yeah, that's
It was on an online songwriting course. It was run by University of Sheffield. It was actually Marie who pointed me in the direction. And yeah, and the poem, you know, local Sheffield poet, as I've said. Excuse me. Oh dear, sudden cough. Everybody, well, not everybody, because it was entirely voluntary. Excuse me. It was entirely voluntary. You know, none of it was compulsory, and this poem was there as an exercise if you wanted to set it to music. That was the idea. So that's when I had a go at it.
Okay. Because I'm just thinking, if it were me, I would be doing a little recording of it, getting in touch with the poet, if that's possible, and saying, "Is there a chance I can just,
Yeah.
record this if I recorded it or something?" Because I love the melody. I love what you've done
Yeah,
with
yeah.
it. It's a great poem.
Yep. Thank you very much. Thank you.
And then I hope you're going to sing the other song as well tonight. The My Hometown one.
Down the road.
That's it.
Oh, yeah, down the road.
Yeah. Because the only way I'm going to learn it
Because
is if you keep-
the one I've
keep
just done is
listening to
about
you
my
sing it.
hometown.
Isn't Down the Road your hometown as
Mm.
well? Yeah.
Not really. No, that's just about wandering down the road with a guitar.
Okay.
The one I've just done is about my hometown.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Anyway,
well,
another one you mean?
Yeah, I'm not going to say you have to sing it, but if you want to sing it and you can sing it, that would be fantastic because it'll help me learn it. Because I'm going to cover it.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, cheers.
Mr. Mason.
Well, we better have a Buddy Holly song, haven't we, tonight? We've had a few of
About
everybody
time, Dave.
else. Sorry? About time?
About time, Dave.
Okay. We'll have a go at this one. We'll all know
We'll
it.
mute. We'll mute. It's yours.
There you going, baby. Here am I. Well, you left me here so I could sit and cry. Well, golly gee, what have you done to me? Well, I guess it doesn't matter anymore. Do you remember, baby, last September, how you held me tight each and every night? Well, whoops-a-daisy, how you drove me crazy. Well, I guess it doesn't matter anymore. There's no use in me crying. I've done everything and now I'm sick of trying. Thrown away my nights, wasted all my days over you. Well, you go your way, I'll go mine. Now and forever till the end of time, I found somebody new, and baby, we'll see we're through. You won't matter anymore. There's no use in me crying. I've done everything and now I'm sick of trying. I've thrown away my nights, wasted all my days over you. Well, you go your way, I'll go mine. Now and forever till the end of time, I found somebody new, and baby, we'll see we're through, and you won't matter anymore. You won't matter anymore.
Very well done. Very well done. Bit of Buddy Holly.
Well done, Dave.
Thank you.
He was a groundbreaker, wasn't he?
He went off. Some great songs amongst his back catalogue.
Yeah. Some say he was arguably the original king of rock and roll. Because he was the first one that really started using a Strat as a main instrument.
Yeah,
To
that's
kind
right.
of electrify his sound, doesn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
Okay.
he started Hank Marvin, who started whoever. Yep.
Yeah. Hank Marvin released an album last year, didn't he?
Did he?
Sure, he released
Oh, blimey.
another album. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
He still looks about 50 years old.
I know, I hate him. It's just not fair, is it?
I'm sure he must be about 100 and something by now.
Something like that, yeah. Apparently, I saw a documentary on the Shadows somewhere, and apparently he no longer owns that red Strat. Bruce Welch, for some reason, owns it. You know, the other rhythm guitarist in the Shadows, but he's got it, not Hank Marvin.
That
Bit of
was the one
trivia.
that Cliff bought back for him, wasn't it? It got shipped over.
It'll be all right on your wall, Dave. There's just room for it.
Yes, that's right.
Right. Who's just played? Dave's just played. So it's Mr. Hodgkinson. What are you doing this time?
A song from The Lion King, Elton John, The Circle
Okay.
of Life. From the day we arrived in the flag, and drinking stepped into the sun. There's more to be seen than can ever be seen, more to do than can ever be done. Some say or be eaten, some say live and let live, but all are agreed when they join the stampede, you should never take more than you give. It's a circle of life. It's the wheel of fortune. It's the leap of faith. It's the band of hope till we find our place on the path unwinding in the circle of life. There's far too much to sing in here, more to find than can ever be found. When the sun rolling high through the sapphire sky keeps us small on the endless round, it's a circle of life, and it moves it all through despair and hope, through faith and love, till we find our place on the path unwinding in the circle of life. From the day we arrived in the planet and blinking steps into the sun, there's more to be seen than can ever be seen, more to do than can ever be done. It's the circle of life, and it moves it all through despair and hope, through faith and love, find a place on the path unwinding. It's the circle of life. Woo!
Great song. No, listening to
Lovely
you
song,
kind of
that.
listening to you playing that, I forget how much kind of complex piano work there is in that. So you're kind of listening to you play it, and I kind of think, to me, that sounds like you're playing the equivalent of traditional jazz. And I'm going, what is going on? How do you do that? Because it doesn't sound quite as simple as 3 chords and the truth, but
They're not
it's
my
very
hand.
good.
Really,
Yeah.
something else that is, mate. Something else. Lovely.
It is very
Thank
good.
you, guys.
Very good.
Thank you.
Very,
It's a
very
nice
good.
song. I like the song.
Steve,
What's
you,
good?
you okay?
Try again.
Yeah.
Keep
Stiff
going and
upper
coming back.
Stiff upper lip. Carry on. That's it. Yeah. So I'm
Carry
going
on.
to try. I'm going to try this one. This is a. His name's just gone completely out of my head. Richard Thompson. Richard Thompson song. I've
Oh,
done
yeah.
this a few times, but I haven't done it in a while.
Big
So
fan.
it's Vincent Black Lightning.
Yep. Big fan of him.
Cool. I've only heard one of his songs really. I've heard a couple of others which are very different to this. I didn't quite get them, but there's no doubt he's a great guitar player as well.
Yeah, oh yes, fantastic guitar player.
Said Red Molly to James, that's a fine motorbike. A girl could feel special on any such light. Said James to Red Molly, my hat's off to you. It's a Vincent Black Lightning 1952. I've seen you on the corners, I've seen you on the corners and the cafes, it seems. Red hair and black leather, my favorite color scheme. And he pulled around behind and down to Box Hill he did ride. Said James, in my opinion, he's a ring for your right hand. I'll tell you in earnest, I'm a dangerous man. I've fought with the law since I was 17. I've robbed many a man to make my Vincent machine. Now I'm 21, and I might make 22, and I don't mind dying but for the love of you. And if fate should break my stride, I'll give you my Vincent to ride. Come down, Red Molly, says Sergeant McCrae. They've taken young James 80 for armed robbery. Shotgun blast to his chest, left nothing inside. Come down, Red Molly, to his dying bedside. She came to the hospital, there wasn't much left. He was running out of road, he was running out of breath. But she smiled to see her cry, said, I'll give you my Vincent to ride. Said James, in my opinion, there's nothing in this world beats a 52 Vincent and the red-headed girl. Now Norton's mountain Indians and greases won't do. They don't have a soul like Vincent 52. He reached for her hand and he gave her the key. Said, I don't have any further use for these. I see angels and aerials and leather and chrome, swooping down from heaven to carry me home. And he gave her one last kiss and died. He gave her his Vincent to ride.
Well done, Andy. Great job.
I do like that song. Although I need to get a bit fitter because it takes a hell of a lot of puff out of me. It does.
My brother used to own a Vincent 1000. My eldest brother. Yeah.
Well, I'd never heard of it until that song.
It was a beast. It went like flipping stink. It did.
And that was a Richard Thompson song. I don't know that one. Was it an early one of his?
Do you know what I thought? I just assumed, because it's got masses of hits on YouTube. I just assumed it was one of his most well-known ones. But clearly not.
Yeah.
Clearly not.
No,
Although I don't know
one.
Richard Thompson that well anyway. So.
Well, I mean, I haven't got all his stuff. I've got a bit of his stuff, but certainly I don't know that one. Oh well.
So
There you go.
Your record collection is enormous.
We'll live and learn.
Most of my record collection's up in the loft,
Well, yeah, likewise. Actually,
gathering
yeah.
dust. Yeah.
Right, where are we? So it was me,
think it's me,
then
isn't it?
it's Steve. So it's you, isn't it?
Yeah, I've gone and come back. I'm in the bottom left-hand corner now, so I'm probably screwing up your thought process, Andy.
That's all right. I've got my head
Keep
round
him
it,
on
so
his
just
toes.
Don't move
Exactly,
again.
that's a good point, actually. Change
Keep him on
is
his
good.
toes.
Change is not
Right.
good.
Well, I suppose if there's a song for a 12-string guitar, it's probably this one. Good old Mr. Lightfoot.
Right, so Dave, pop yourself on mute.
Sorry, Andy, you're saying something?
Yeah, no, I was just getting Dave to pop himself on mute.
Okay, right. Can I? Usual thing. Can I just check? Because with all the internet, can you hear this? Okay, right. We'll just go. Let's just run with it, shall we? If you could read my mind, love, what a tale my thoughts could tell. Just like an old-time movie about a ghost from a wishing well. In a castle dark or a fortress strong, chains upon my feet. You know that ghost is me. I will never be set free as long as I'm a ghost you can see. If I could read your mind, love, what a tale your thoughts could tell. Just like a paperback novel, the kind the drugstore sells. When you reach the part where the heartaches come, the hero would be me. Heroes often fail. You won't read that book again because the ending's just too hard to take. I walk away like a movie star who gets burned in a three-way script. Enter number 2, a movie queen to play the scene, bringing all the good things out in me. But for now, love, let's be real. I never thought I could act this way. I've got to say, I just don't get it. I don't know where we went wrong, but the feeling's gone. I just can't get it back. If you could read my mind, love, what a tale my thoughts could tell. Just like an old-time movie about a ghost from a wishing well. In a castle dark, fortress strong, chains upon my feet. The story always ends. If you read between the lines, you know that I'm just trying to understand the feelings that you left. I never thought I could feel this way. I've got to say, I just don't get it. I don't know where we went wrong, but the feeling's gone. I just can't get it back.
Well done, that man.
Thank you.
That sounded really good, Steve. The guitar sounded really
Yeah,
cool.
12 string sounded beautiful, mate. Lovely.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you. I'm glad it's
Cool.
I'm glad it's
And
not
you.
too bad at that end anyway. God.
No, it's good. It's good.
That's again one of my all-time favourite songs.
Yep.
I think you've caught up in terms of speed. You now seem
Have
to
I
be
really?
responding as we're talking.
Yep.
All right, okay.
That's a bonus.
No, there's hope for me yet. Yeah, bloody hell.
Right. Probably half
Your
an hour
missus
from
must
the
have switched the Game Boy off.
end. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. She's probably on the bloody PS4 or something. I said, no, she's
Yeah.
not really. She hates
No, I'm
it.
only teasing.
So remember, guys, the rule is we'll keep going until you're bored or you've kind of decided you want to give it up, or you're going to bed, or you died.
What time is it
Please
anyway?
don't die. Please don't
We
die.
thought about
on
half
camp or
past
bus.
1, Andy, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Half 1, yeah.
Do you know what?
Run out
For
of
me,
material.
that's
I'm
what
okay.
I'm gonna
I'm
do.
okay. Okay for a bit longer, no problem. Yeah.
Okay.
You might have to get rid of us, Andy. You might have to, see you guys.
No.
Make
this
your
has
own
been
arrangements.
a long time coming. This has the travelling Wrinklies.
We're late
In fact-
night, boys.
When we get through all of this, you guys need to set yourselves up. Have you done it already? A Travelling Wrinklies music page.
Roadshow.
No.
Yeah, you need to get one on Facebook. You need to start building your fan base for the
No.
Travelling Wrinklies. Because I can see lots of bookings coming your way.
Yeah.
They've all been killed off with COVID.
Yeah, we've lost
Yeah.
the fan base.
We
Yeah.
can't say that. We can't say
We're the
that.
Jabberoos now, with the Wrinklies with the jab, aren't we? All three of us.
So Dave, you play a song. I'm just going to nip off for a sec because I need to go and get a drink, and I need
Yeah,
to
I
go
know
and
what that's
let
like.
the
I'll
cat
have one
in
for a
'cause he's
start.
scratching at the door, and then I'll be back in a sec. So Dave, you carry on. I'll mute myself, and then I should be back before you finished.
I hope so. Right, I'm going to do a Tom Petty one. I'm going to do Running Down a Dream, one of Steve introduced us to. It was a beautiful day, the sun beat down, I had the radio on, I was driving, trees flew by me, Dale was singing Little Runaway, I was flying, running down a dream that never would come to me, walking on a history, going wherever it leads, running down a dream. I felt so good, like anything was possible. I had cruise control, I rubbed my eyes. Just 3 days, The rain was unstoppable. It was always cold, no sunshine. Running down a dream never would come to me. Working on a mystery, going wherever it leads. Running down a dream. I rolled on as the sky grew dark. I put the pedal down to make some time. There was something good waiting down this road. I'm picking up whatever's mine. Running down a dream that never would come to me. Working on a mystery, going wherever it leads. Running down a dream. Yeah, I'm running down a dream never would come to me. Working on a mystery, going wherever it leads. Running down a dream.
Look at that, and as if by magic, I was back just in time.
Good.
Ha
So
There's a cue for a song. Just in time.
I had to go and get
Yep.
myself a gin. Because these nights are so stressful, I have to be
I
on
must
the
say, since
alcohol.
I've had the jab, I've been rather good. And yeah,
Good as in drinking more alcohol or less alcohol?
You're not answering.
Yeah, he's frozen again.
I think, have I gone delayed again? I might have.
You did. Just mildly frozen.
Well,
So, Mr. Mason, that was you. So, Graham, what are you
Yes, sir.
doing for us now? What are you doing for us
I'm
now?
going to do a Bob Dylan song. It's probably the most played song of all time in the last 10 years.
ooh,
To make you feel my love.
Oh, yes.
Oh.
Okay.
Ah.
Good choice.
When the rain is blowing in your face and the whole world is on your case, I would offer you a warm embrace to make you feel my love. When evening shadows and the stars appear and there's no one else to dry your tears, I could hold you for 1,000,000 years to make you feel my love. I know you haven't made your mind up yet, but I could never do you wrong. I know it from the moment that we met, no doubt in my mind where you belong. I go hungry, I go black and blue, I go crawling down the avenue, though there is nothing that I wouldn't do to make you feel my love. The storms are raging on the rolling sea, and on the highway of regret. The wind of change are blowing wild and free. You ain't seen nothing like me yet. I could make you happy, make your dreams come true. There is nothing that I wouldn't do. Go to the end of the earth for you, to make you feel my love. The storms are raging on the rolling sea, and on the highway of regret. The wind of change are blowing wild and free. You ain't seen nothing like me yet. I could make you happy, make your dreams come true. There's nothing that I would not do. Go to the end of the earth for you, to make you feel my love, to make you feel my love. You.
Very nice, Graham.
Beautiful.
Thank you very much.
Yeah,
Thank
well
you.
done. Well done. It
Not
sounds
saying
so
you
good
can
on a
leave-
piano.
Yeah.
It sounds so good on a piano.
Sounds great.
Thank you.
It's hard to believe that's a Dylan song, isn't it? It's sort of
Yeah. Everybody now equates it to Adele, don't they? You know, when you say Dylan, they go, "Hey, I didn't realise that." That's just the age difference.
yeah.
But you listen to his version of it, and most people, I would say, that have covered it have done it better.
Yeah.
His voice on that particular song doesn't do it justice,
No.
I have to say.
Well, he hasn't had a voice for donkey's years, has he? Really, he just sort of croaks away.
Yeah, well, yeah. It's a bit like there's a guy who was involved in bluegrass called Tony Rice. Absolute legend on the bluegrass scene. I mean,
Right.
if you listen to his songs when he was younger, if you listen to his songs and his finger picking, I mean, he was. I would say he was largely the guy to beat.
Right.
But all of a sudden, his voice, in the space of something like 5 years, he developed this croak, and he I think for a period he almost lost it.
Right.
And it just changed the nature, so it ended up being this very, very croaky kind of voice. But you listen to him when he's younger, and he's stunning.
Yeah.
Stunning.
Yeah.
He's
Well, I think in
something.
Dylan's younger days, he had that sort of really sort of Nashville skyline kind of mellow voice, lay lady lay, that kind of. I can't think of another word than mellow. Then he had all the early, when he was doing a lot of the protest stuff, and then he's just been a bit croaky for a few years.
Yeah. Well, he had
Fully
a great
enough.
range on him as well.
Yeah,
Great range on his voice.
I've never seen Dylan live, and I think if I had to pick one artist, historically, who I would love to see live, even though he's got a sort of shit reputation for absolutely massacring his songs and they finish up nothing like you're familiar with. He's probably the one I would pick to. I mean, it's still got a chance, of course. He's still around, but yeah, he's one that I sort of regret missing. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, most of the people I grew up listening to are long gone. I think the only one who's still around is kind of Jerry Lee Lewis, really. But
Well, Dylan is just amazing with the lyrics, isn't he? That's the
Yeah.
just.
yeah,
They
Oh,
don't make
Dawn.
any sense half the time, but they come out great.
Oh, Dawn says she loves Lay Lady Lay. I wonder if I've got time to dig it out. And
I was
massacre
going to say
it.
one of
course.
you have done that before. I'm sure.
Yeah.
So Steve, you've done it before because I've heard someone do it.
Steve's done it. Steve's done everything.
I don't think. I'll see if I can dig it out. And
He's got a great repertoire to him.
Mm.
So who's it now? Who went?
It's
Graham,
you.
It was you. So
It's
me.
yourself, Andy.
It's
Okay.
yep. It's
So
himself.
I'm going to do a song that I attempted before, and I kind of got through it, but I'm going to attempt it again just because I really like it. But I've only probably done it maybe 3 times, I think. But this is a song that Dee from Nashville asked me to do some time back, and I had a little go at it, and it's a proper country song. Proper country song. So I'm going to do this. We'll have a go. Where is it? There it is. So this is by a guy called Larry Fleet, and it's called Where I Find God. So why am I about to mute myself? That doesn't work. So if you can just mute yourself, guys. Night I hit rock bottom, sitting on an old bar stool. He paid my tab and put me in a cab, but he didn't have to. He could see I was hurting. Oh, I wish I got his name, 'cause I didn't feel worth saving. He saved me just the same. Day out on the water, when the fish just wouldn't bite, put my pole down and floated around. It was just so quiet, I could hear my old man saying, "Son, just be still. You can't find peace like this in a bottle or a pill." From a bar stool to that Evan room, Sunday morning in a church pew, in a deer stand or a hayfield, interstate back to Nashville, Chevrolet with the windows down, me and him just riding around. Sometimes, whether I'm looking for him or not, that's where I find God. Words are going too fast. Sometimes late at night, lie there and I listen. It's the sound of her heart beating, songs the crickets are singing. I don't know what they're saying, but it sounds like a hymn to me. No, I ain't too good at praying. Thanks for everything. From a bar stool to that Evan room, Sunday morning in a church pew, in a deer stand or a hayfield, interstate back to Nashville, Chevrolet with the windows down, me and him just riding around. Sometimes, whether I'm looking for him or not, that's where I find God. From a bar stool to that Evan room, Sunday morning in a church pew, in a deer stand or a hayfield, interstate back to Nashville, Chevrolet with the windows down, me and him just riding around. Sometimes, whether I'm looking for him or not, that's where I find God.
Well done, Andy.
Well done, mate. Well done.
Well done.
Well done,
Like
sir.
that. I do like that song. So that was for you, Dee, if you're listening still. Oh, there she is. I'm getting there with it. A few more practices, I'll be all right. I'm a lazy learner. Right, so what are we in at? Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. Oh, it's Steve. It's
back
again.
to me. Yep.
Oh, no.
I was going to do a Beatles song. I can't have an evening without a Beatles song. But since Lay Lady Lay went through from Dawn, I've just dug it out. So we'll see if we can massacre this. It's been a while.
Yeah. So just for you, Dawn, Steve is going to do his best to not massacre this.
Yes, that's right. As
right.
usual, can I just check? Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we all
To
right?
me. Sounds right
Thank
to me.
you. All right. Okay. Right.
Right, mute yourself, Graham.
Yes.
Lay, lady, lay, lay across my big brass bed. Lay, lady, lay, lay across my big brass bed. Whatever colors you have in your mind, I show them to you and you see them shine. Lay, lady, lay, lay across my big brass bed. Lay, lady, lay, lay across my big brass bed. And stay, lady, stay, stay with your man a while. Until the break of day, let me see you make 'em smile. His clothes are dirty, but his hands are clean. And you're the best thing that he's ever seen. Stay, lady, stay, stay with your man a while. Why wait any longer for the world to begin? You can have your cake and eat it too. Why wait any longer for the one you love when he's standing in front of you? Lay, lady, lay, lay across my big brass bed. Lay, lady, lay, stay while the night is still ahead. I long to see you in the morning light. I long to reach for you in the night. Stay, lady, stay, stay while the night is still ahead.
Nice one, Steve.
Well
Thank
done,
you.
Steve. Straight off the cuff, eh? What about that,
Just
eh?
like that.
Brilliant.
Thank you.
These
It absolutely
people who
knackers
just
the
roll it
hand
out.
because it's all barcodes. Anyway, whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
That's good show. And well
you.
done to be able to. It's always great to be able to respond to somebody who requests something,
Yeah.
and you kind of go, "Yeah, I can do that. I can pop that one out."
Yep.
So hello to Vanessa Bradbury. She's just saying hello to everyone. She's just joined.
Hi, Vanessa.
Hi, Vanessa.
I'm going to
At some point, I'm going to get Vanessa. I'm going to try and arrange like an offline, not an online, an offline session with Vanessa, and I'm just going to like try and casually just do a jam between us, and then try and kind of build up to her dipping her toe into doing something online. So Vanessa, be prepared. I'm going to come to you at some point and go, how about you and me just do a private Zoom session, and we'll kind of just do some songs and things like that, and we'll see if we can get you kind of fired up, ready to do a little bit of online. Well, it's like pigeon steps. So it's a bit like riding the bike. So if we push you the first time online, the danger is you're going to fall off and go, I'm never doing that again. So my plan is to be really sneaky and really kind of clever, and we'll do it offline, and then at some point when you got into it, I might accidentally press the go live button, and then you'll be live, but you won't realise it till about an hour later, and you'll be going, oh, that was so awesome.
When everybody's telling you how wonderful you sound.
Yeah, either that or you'll have sent somebody around to beat me up. I'm joking, of course. I'm joking. I would never do that. Right. So Lady Day. So that means it's Dave. It's your go.
Right. Okay. Well, I haven't done an Everly's one tonight, have I? So I better add.
I'll tell you what. I was going to request actually the Anne with the E.
Oh,
song.
I'll dig that out in a minute then.
Yeah, because I do like that one. That's a good one.
Right. This is
So what
an
is
old
this?
Let It Be Me, an old favourite of mine.
Okay. All right. So mute yourself, Graham.
Hold on. We are.
I bless the day I found you. I want to stay around you now and forever. Let it be me. Don't take this heaven from one if you must cling to someone now and forever. Let it be me. When I'm with you, love, I find complete love. Without your sweet love, what would life be? So never leave me lonely. Say that you love me only, and that you'll always let it be me. When I'm with you, love, I find complete love. Without your sweet love, what would life be? So never leave me lonely. Say that you love me only, and that you'll always let it be me.
That was grand.
Morning, Dave.
I was
Very
even
nice,
playing
Dave.
along with my reverb on as well. It was beautiful.
Yep.
That really suits you, I have to say. That suits your voice and everything. Right, Mr. Mason. So it's Graham.
It's
Me
Graham.
We're
again.
back on the guitar.
Yeah,
I thought you were going to say back on the gin then.
Well, it might be.
not
Might
tonight.
No.
I from
This
the
is a
Algarve.
song by Clarence Frogman Henry,
Here we
remember-
go. This is what we like.
where he got this name from, I'll never know. But anyway,
From 1863.
no, it's 1961 actually.
Great.
That is Engelbert Humperdinck, isn't it? I think they have the same script writer. I think
Yeah.
it's I don't know why I love you, but I do. In the key of A, if you want to join in. I don't know why I love you, but I do. I don't know why I cry so, but I do. I only know I'm lonely, and that I want you only. I don't know why I love you, but I do. I can't sleep night because I feel so restless. I don't know what to do, I feel so helpless. And since you've been away, I cry both night and day. I don't know why I love you, but I do. My days have been so lonely, my nights have been so blue. I don't know how I manage, but I do. Each night I sit alone and tell myself that I will fall in love with someone else. I guess I'm wasting time, but I got to clear my mind. I don't know why I love you, but I do. My days have been so lonely, my nights have been so blue. I don't know how I manage, but I do. Each night I sit alone and tell myself that I will fall in love with someone else. I guess I'm wasting time, but I got you on my mind. I don't know why I love you, but I do. I don't know why I love you, but I do. I don't know why I love you, but I do.
Ooh, I like that. I like that ending. Oof, very flash.
What was that? Was that a seventh or a diminished or
It's a
sounds like a diminished, doesn't it? Or
I can work it out in a minute. It's major seventh.
Yeah.
it's a major seventh, diminished ninth, triple toe loop,
Yeah.
backflip.
Augmented,
Everything like
whatever
that.
you like.
Yeah.
Yeah. In
basically
simple
fell off the
terms, bloody complicated.
Yeah. Basically fell off the stool.
Yeah. Right, so I'm going to do another country song, and this is one that Dawn was asking about, which is Amarillo by Morning. Last time I did this, I think I got right to the end and realised there was a key change, which I hadn't expected, which kind of threw me. So this might be one so yesterday night, to everyone watching. Yesterday night on Tuesday nights we do our open mic thing, which is like offline, and I sang a song, and I can't remember what song it was, but I got halfway through and it completely disappeared and fell apart. So I did it as like, this will be the first half of the song this week, and then
Yep.
come back next week for the second half of the song. So this might be a bit of the same sort of thing, really. So
Alright.
so this is Amarillo by Morning, and it will be fine up until the key change. Then it might go horribly wrong. We'll see.
And then we'll have Amarillo by evening, the other half.
Sorry. To start off with, it's Amarillo by C, and then by the end it'll be Amarillo by A.
Okay.
I've just got to remember that, because that's the bit where it goes wrong. Just waiting for the words to catch up. Amarillo by morning, up from San Antonio. Everything that I got is just what I got on. When the sun is high in that Texas sky, I'll be bucking in the county fair. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo, I'll be there. They took my saddle in Houston, broke my leg in Santa Fe. Lost my wife and girlfriend somewhere along the way. I'll be looking for rape when they pull that gate, and I hope that judge ain't blind. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo's on my mind. This is where it goes. Amarillo by morning, up from San Antonio. Everything that I got is just what I got on. I ain't got a dime, but what I got is mine. I ain't rich, but Lord, I'm free. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo's where I'll be. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo's where I'll be.
Hey,
Well done,
It wasn't too bad. I kind of
Got there.
the key. I got the key change at least. It may not have been pretty, but I got the key change.
You just need that chord in between the two keys to bridge it.
That's it. I was thinking, at what point do I switch into the D? And then I
Yeah.
thought, I'll bugger it. I'll just switch now.
Yes.
So it might not have been as subtle a change as it should have been, but I'll figure it out.
Is this the way to
Uh,
Amarillo?
Yeah,
this
no,
the
it's
way-
not the way to Amarillo. It's the other one. It's the other one.
Is
Uh,
this the way
Peter
to
Gaber.
yeah, how dare you
It's-
compare the two? One's a country song, the other one's just a tacky
And
piece
the other
of
one
pop
isn't,
trash. Yeah, yeah.
It's
right,
better than
Steve.
is this the way to Doncaster? No. it's
Yeah.
not.
Steve, what are you doing now? Are you doing one of the requests, or are you doing an animals one? Because somebody's just asked for an animals song.
An animal.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do. No, I can't do the animal. I can't really do it very well, so I'll have to ignore that one. I'm afraid. Maybe one of the others can do it.
Okay.
I don't know how much longer we're going to keep going for. I'm fine. I've still got to do that song that you've requested of me, Andy. I will do that.
Okay, well, so how about this? We do 2 more songs each, and then we
Yeah.
kind of call it a night, and we leave
Okay.
with our reputations intact.
Okay.
Hopefully.
Do you reckon?
Hopefully.
yeah. Don't start twisting it now. No,
Okay.
don't curse it now.
Okay. Well, I'll do this one, and I'll finish off with that song that you've requested, Andy.
Cool.
Oh, sorry. Can you hear me? That's better. I think I was
Yeah.
off there. Right. Well, this is a Beatles song. Has to be.
All right, put yourselves
the-
on mute, chaps.
Okay. Yeah. Seems all right. It's from the high point of the Summer of Love, which I think was a summer of love for just about everybody except me. I think it rather passed me by. But anyway, there we are. So this is one of my favourite John Lennon songs. It's Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds. Picture yourself on a boat on a river with tangerine trees and marmalade skies. Somebody calls you, you answer quite slowly. A girl with kaleidoscope eyes. Cellophane flowers of yellow and blue towering over your head. Look for the girl with the sun in her eyes and she's gone. Lucy in the sky with diamonds. Lucy in the sky with diamonds. Lucy in the sky with diamonds. Follow her down to a bridge by a fountain where rocking horse people eat marshmallow pies. Everyone smiles as you drift past the flowers that grow so incredibly high. Newspaper taxis appear on the shore, waiting to take you away. Climb in the back with your head in the clouds and you're gone. Lucy in the sky with diamonds. Lucy in the sky with diamonds. Lucy in the sky with diamonds. Picture yourself on a train in a station, plasticine porters and looking glass ties. Suddenly someone is there at the turnstile, a girl with kaleidoscope eyes. Lucy in the sky with diamonds. Lucy in the sky with diamonds. Lucy in the sky with diamonds.
Well done, Steve.
Wow.
Thank you.
Well done, yeah, that was good.
I was going all psychedelic then.
It's that change, isn't it? That change between the slow bit and then that kind of rhythmic bit
Yeah.
would just mess me up.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
Good, well done.
I was tapping the drum beat to it
Yeah.
on my guitar body. Because it
That's one of those
changes to.
songs where you need the old cajon, I think, somewhere down the line.
Yeah.
Oh, long time since I've seen one of those.
I know. It's going to get some stick, that's for sure, when we eventually reconvene. It's going to get some right old hammer.
And the old rice shakers.
Yeah.
Tambourine. Right, so Steve, so Dave. What are you doing?
Hello.
Hello, what are you going to do?
I'm going to do an old song that the boys know. I think they introduced me to it, and we did it as a Wrinkly song one night. I think we've only done it about 2 times. It's called Rhythm of the Rain. Listen to the rhythm of the falling rain, telling me just what a fool I've been. I wish that it would go and let me cry in vain, and let me be alone again. The only girl I care about has gone away, looking for a brand new start. But little does she know that when she left that day, Along with her she took my heart. Rain, please tell me now, does that seem fair? For her to steal our heart away when she don't care. I can't love another when my heart's somewhere far away. The only girl I care about has gone away, looking for a brand new start. But little does she know that she's left that day. Along with her she took my heart. Rain, won't you tell her that I love her so? Please ask the sun to set her heart aglow. Rain in my heart and let her love me know start to glow. Listen to the rhythm of the falling rain, telling me just what a fool I've been. I wish you'd go and let her cry in vain, and let me be alone again. Oh, listen to the falling rain, pitter-patter, pitter-patter. Oh, listen to the falling rain, pitter-patter, pitter-patter. Oh, listen to the falling rain, pitter-patter, pitter-patter.
Very nice,
song.
Dave. Well done.
Nice one, Dave.
Very nice.
Another
The
reminder of.
Cascades.
Oh, was
Yeah.
it? So I was going to say,
Cascades.
it reminds me of someone like Johnny Tilston or someone like that.
Yeah.
What did he do? Johnny
Johnny
Tilston.
Tillotson.
Tillotson, is that what it was?
Yeah.
I just call him Johnny Turnstile. What did he do?
He didn't do one of those sort of crying, sighing, dying songs early 60s, did he? You know, tell Mary I love her, or I don't know.
It was something like
You
that.
know, there was a few sort of quite morbid songs, weren't there?
In my world, there's loads of them.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So somebody on Tinternet in comments, see if
Yes.
you can figure out Johnny Tillotson's most famous song. It was
Put
something
us out
like,
of our misery, please.
I don't think it was Tell Laura I Love Her, but it was something like that.
No, I don't think it was, but it, yeah.
So that was Mr. Mason. So it's now the piano maestro, Mr. Hodgkinson.
Yeah, well, this is going to be my slow down Beatles song. You'll all know it, hopefully, called Nowhere Man.
All right, yes.
She's a real nowhere man, sitting in this nowhere land, making all his nowhere plans for nobody. Doesn't have a point of view, no, not where he's going to. Isn't he a bit like you and me? Nowhere man, please listen. Nowhere man, you're missing. Nowhere man, the world is at your command. He's as blind as he can be. Just see what he wants to see. Nowhere man, can you see me at all? Nowhere man, don't worry. Take your time, don't hurry. Leave it all till somebody else lends you a hand. Doesn't have a point of view, no, not where he's going to. Isn't he a bit like you and me? Nowhere man, please listen. You don't know what you're missing. Nowhere man, the world is at your command. He's your real nowhere man, sitting in his nowhere land, making all his nowhere plans for nobody. Making all his nowhere plans for nobody. Making all his nowhere plans for nobody. Short and not so sweet.
No, very nice.
Good song, yeah.
Yes.
Ow. It's a good song. So was it Tell Laura I Love Her?
Well, it's according to
Oh,
what
it's-
it was.
Tell Laura I love her.
Tell Laura I love.
Love
Yeah.
her.
I think for some reason I've got something else in my mind. I can't think what it was. I might have to look it up. It's going to bug me now.
Oh well.
Oh, it's me, isn't it?
Got to argue with the power of the internet.
Yeah, with a Wikipedia. Do you know what? I haven't even thought about what to do. What shall I play?
Do you want me to carry on?
Can we bypass you, Andy?
You can do, because I wasn't even thinking about what I was going to play. So I just kind of like...
We can do the finale, can't you?
I'm
Do
going
I
to
don't
Daisy.
mean
my head.
I don't mean miss you out, Andy. You're going to get your turn, but if you
No. Well, you play and then I'll think of what I'm going to do, because I haven't got a clue at the moment.
Okay, all right.
Running out of material, eh?
Well,
Yeah.
Running out of
hardly.
power.
Yeah.
Hardly. No.
Running out of sleep, I think.
You're probably going to write a song in the intervening 2 or 3 minutes, and then power it.
Yeah.
Don't spoil it. I'm already halfway through it. Right, go on, Steve. You sing something.
Well, this is the song that you requested, Andy. So
Cool.
Playing it yet.
Okay, well done. Good.
playing it yet again.
Graham, pop yourself on mute.
Oh, wrong one.
I don't know if there's anybody out there who's not heard this. Very quickly, it's just a song that I wrote about this romantic image of being on the road with a guitar, playing where you can and sleeping where you can and earning a few quid and this, that and the other. And it all sounds very romantic, but the reality, of course, is a little bit different. So I've always been fascinated with that kind of imagery, on the road. Anyway, I called it Down the Road. So here we go. Down the road my guitar takes me, down the road dreams await me, down the road spirits running high. Down the road where will it take me, down the road what awaits me, down the road who knows what I'll find. Weary towns, weary faces, broken dreams, empty places for one night have to call my home, and I'm never going home again. Down the road buses slept on, thumbing lifts, drivers drive on, nighthawks are my friends. Burger joints, my songs were tended, cheap hotels and faded splendor, memories I want no more. Weary towns, weary faces, broken dreams, empty places for one night have to call my home, and I'm never going home again. And I'm never going home again. Pubs and cafes, empty subways, sing my songs, dreaming always. Things still look the same. I think about the streets back home, think about these streets alone. Paul Simon had it right. 'Cause homeward bound sounds good to me, my movies and my factories. But my dreams still drive me on, and I'm never going home again. So I play my songs one more time, another gig, another dime, and the road still drives me on. Down the road, where will it take me? Down the road, what awaits me? Down the road, who knows what I'll find? And I'm never going home again. And I'm never going home again.
Well done, Stephen.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, I really like that. I was getting there. There was one
Excellent.
chord I was kind of thinking, where's he going with that? And it was the F minor, F sharp minor,
There isn't an
Sorry.
F sharp minor in it.
not an F sharp minor.
Depends where your capo is.
No, it's a B minor, isn't it?
Yes, there's a B minor in it. Yeah.
there we go. B
Yeah.
minor.
Yep.
Getting the chords mixed up. Right.
Oh, quiet.
So I shall do this one in the middle. So I'm just jumping in the middle. So this is on my album. Dee asked me about this one, so well done for requesting it. Just in case you haven't seen, that's my album. That is me sat in Nashville. That picture there is in the most remote, weirdest place. It's on the back of a Home Depot store. And unless you were a delivery lorry or something like that, you'd miss it. You'd never even see it. And that one as well, we had to go halfway across town to find as well.
Yeah.
But it's a good experience. So if you want one, buy one. So this is Ordinary Man.
Okay.
And this is a this is just a song about spending your life trying lots of different things to kind of figure out what you're supposed to do, what you're supposed to be. It's missing all the violins on the album. Well, I've tried big cities, they don't work for me. Faceless people, always trying to get in front of me. Like it'll make a difference, like it'll change what will be. Well, I've tried big cities, they don't work for me. Well, I've tried to be a corporate man, I didn't work for them. Egos and deadlines in the end never quite justified the means. You work your job of endless hours, leaving no time left to live. Well, I've tried to be a corporate man, but I guess they didn't want me. Please don't say I didn't try, when what you really mean is didn't try it your way. Please don't ask what I've achieved. I'm painfully aware of it myself. Maybe I'm just who I am. I'm an ordinary man. Well, I've tried so many different things to keep a busy mind. Jack of all trades, master of not much of anything, really. Maybe I should focus on one thing at a time. Well, I've tried so many different things to keep a busy mind. Please don't say I didn't try, when what you really mean is didn't try it your way. Please don't ask what I've achieved. I'm painfully aware of it myself. Maybe I'm just who I am. I'm an ordinary man. Well, I've tried to love who I am. I guess that's yet to come. Flaws in the fabric, and they always seem to feed the darker me. Thoughts I can control, control I cannot have. Well, I've tried to love who I am, and I'm still trying now.
Yeah, delightful.
It's a great one, that, Andy. Well done.
Thank you very much. Well,
Yeah.
when you've got your albums and you listen to it with all
Yes.
the violins and stuff, it sounds so much richer and so much fuller. It's nice.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for asking about that. I do like that. I don't play it enough. I don't.
It is
It's
nice.
good.
Right.
As always.
So where are we up to now? It must be Dave, is it?
Yeah, because I had my go, so I'm finished.
Okay.
But,
Yeah. I'm done.
well, I haven't got the guitar ready to do that song that you asked me about, so Andy, so I'll have to do something else this time, but never mind.
Oh, I see.
It's
I'm
yeah, I've
a
got to
big
run
host
around
and everything, and you just ditch mine.
I've got to check the tuning on it and all sorts because it's different tuning and a weird
That's
setup.
okay. That's
Okay.
okay. I won't hold it against you.
Yes, sorry about that.
Right.
We'll finish
Will
with a
you? Floor's
bit
yours.
more up a tempo Beatlesy thing, I think. Here comes old flat top, he come, groove up slowly, he got Jojo highball, he won holy roller, he got hair down to his knee. Got to be a joker, just do what you please. He wear no shoe shine, he got toe jam football, he got monkey finger, he shoot Coca-Cola. He say, I know you, and you know me. One thing I can tell you is you got to be free. Come together right now over me. reduction. He got walrus gumboot. He got Ono cybert. He want spinal cracker. Got feet down below his knee. Hold you in his armchair. You can feel his disease come together right now over me. Come together, come together, come together, come together. He roller coaster, he got early warning, he got muddy water, he want mojo filter. He said 1 and 1 is 3. Got to be good looking 'cause you're so hard to see. Come together right now over me. Come together, 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 come together.
Good job, Dave. Excellent. Enjoyed that.
Fun, Dave.
Yeah, very
you.
good. It's when you get lost in the vibe and you forget you need to come off mute and things as well.
Oh dear.
So I was just going to say thank you to all those that made comments about my last song. Mal McWatt, at some point it would be great if I could get you on doing this kind of Wednesday night session as well, just having a bit of fun, singing some songs from your new album stuff as well, your new EP. That'd be really good. Mal's fantastic. He plays a bunch of instruments. He plays kind of Americana, but there's some Celtic influences. There's all sorts of stuff going on. Really, really good. Really good songwriter as well. Graham, what are you doing for your last song?
Finale. It's
Yeah.
a song called Love Is Blue. 1968. Blue, blue, my world is blue. Blue is my world, now I'm without you. Grey, grey, my life is grey. Old is my heart since you went away. Red, red, my eyes are red. Crying for you alone in my bed. Green, green, my jealous heart. I doubted you and now we're apart. When we met, how the bright sun shone. Then love died, now the rainbow is gone. Black, black, the nights I've known, longing for you, so lost and alone. Blue, blue, my world is blue. Blue is my world, now I'm without you. Blue, blue, my world is blue. Blue is my world, now I'm without you. Grey, grey, my life is grey. Cold is my heart since you went away. Red, red, my eyes are red. Crying for you alone in my bed. Green, green, my jealous heart. I doubted you and now we're when we met. Now the bright sun shone, then love died. Now the rainbow is gone. Black, black, the nights I've known, longing for you, so lost and alone. Blue, blue, my world is blue. Blue is my world, now I'm without you.
Yay, very nice. Well, Graham.
That's it.
Oh,
Thank
ivory
you.
fingers there. Beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes.
I love the way you just 1 minute you'll be playing something which is 3 chords and straightforward and simple to kind of pick along to and stuff like that, and then you'll go and play something like that which is like super complicated.
Not really.
I can't. Don't say that. You make me
Yeah,
feel
but-
like I'm a complete muppet. It is some of those chords in there. I'm thinking there's no way, because it's constantly going from like a major into a minor or a diminished chord, and you go, "Where's that? Where's he going now? Where's he going now?"
Here, Steve, here's your chord. It's been a
What?
Ah,
I was going to
yes.
say, what is that? Yeah.
Didn't recognise it on the old Joanna. Ah.
Well, I think there's so many
well-
different versions of it.
So Elvira Nielsen is telling us she's going to sleep in a minute. I think that's a hint she wants us to come off.
Yeah.
So I'm going to finish with this one, because this is my newest song. I think it's my
Ooh.
newest song. I'm sure it is. And I have to say it's my favourite at the moment, because I always want to write what I feel like is one of those what's the word I'm looking for?
Gender.
Transcend. No. So I knew someone was going to say that. Transcending songs that goes across kind of generation and things like that. So this one I wrote, it's called Little Town, and I have to say I really like it. So I'm playing it as much as I can, just so that I can remember it all the way through.
Oops, mute.
Head in his hands, chewing on a piece of gum. He thought he was smarter, man, how could he be so dumb? He could feel the walls around him closing in. Everything changed that day in their high school gym, and he heard his daddy's words race through his mind. He said, "Son, I wasn't ready, but it was already too late. The things that I wanted, I didn't want to have to wait. All I knew is I didn't want to be tied down. And this no one ever gets to leave here, little town." For no particular reason, he reached out and took her hand. He said, "We're in it together, and I ain't about to let you down. Though this may not be what we had planned, but I think I'm slowly starting to understand. For that baby you carry, I think I'm gonna marry you." We're still so young, but she turned a smile too. And they raised their son, but it came at a cost. And they found something worth more than they ever lost. He said, "I wasn't ready, but it was already too late. The things that I wanted, I didn't want to have to wait. They both knew he didn't want to be tied down, and this no one ever gets to leave here, little town. Now he's all grown up with his dad's eyes and mama's hair, and he's waving goodbye as he heads off to college somewhere. And she turns to him as the tears fall from her eyes, and she says, do you think that he's ready? I guess it's a little too late. The things that he's wanting, he don't want to have to wait. They both knew he didn't want to be tied down, and thus no one ever gets to leave here, little town. And they turn to each other, the same thought on their mind, and they say, maybe we're ready, I guess it's never really too late. The things that we're wanting, we no longer have to wait. They both knew there was nothing left to tie them down. So it's 9 months, a year, anywhere but this little town. So it's 9 months, a year, anywhere but this little town.
Well done, Andy.
Nice. Yeah, it's very nice. I did that.
Thank you very much.
Well done, mate.
Well,
Well, thanks for having us.
That's okay, you are most welcome. To our wonderful audience, thank you for participating, comments, feedback to our wonderful guests and joining in and making requests and things like that. To our wonderful guests, thank you as always for joining in, getting involved. Well done, Graham, for coming on. Thank you very
Thank you.
much. We'll see you again at some point on one of these, hopefully, when we get you as a trio again. Have you enjoyed it?
Yeah, it's been brilliant. Really good. Enjoyed it.
Yep.
Thoroughly enjoyed it.
enjoyed
you
it
did.
immensely,
Lovely,
as
thanks.
always.
Thanks for asking.
Yeah. And whilst you can't see the comments, there's been loads. There's been loads of comments. So there we are. Sarah's saying, thank you all for a lovely evening. Dee says, thanks, y'all, for making my afternoon of work so enjoyable.
Yeah.
And Jean saying, good night, you're all superb. Michael Petitjean saying, wonderful stuff, everybody. Thank you.
Well done, Michael.
So lots and lots of comments. So same rules apply. Stay safe. Look after yourself. Hopefully you'll be getting your jabs soon enough. Apparently I've got to wait till May.
Oh,
But that's
You
'cause I'm so
youngster.
young.
you're a
I'm
youngster.
so young. Yeah. All right. Cheerio, people. Take care. And I will see you guys. I will probably see you next Tuesday when we do the open mic. And then I'll
Alright.
see the rest of you hopefully on Wednesday next week.
Okie dokie.
Lovely.
Cheerio. I'm going to
Right.
finish the broadcast here.